So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So as you can tell from the thumbnail, I'm going to give you guys a quick update on the real estate market from what I'm seeing on my end as an investor here in South Texas and as a seller here in South Texas as well. So we just got done doing a little quick hunt. So that's the reason I'm all camoed out, and I thought I'd take a couple minutes to make a quick video before we head back to the house. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about mainly South Texas, basically land and some residential real estate as well. I'm involved in both. So I check these markets daily, check land daily, multiple times a day sometimes. I see a lot of postings that get posted usually towards the end of the week, usually for people to see over the weekend. So I'm always up to date, always checking on land. And currently I have two properties listed on the market, two houses, two rental properties that we were going to be selling, or we already just sold one recently, and I still have one on the market. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. My name is Robert. Like I said, if you gain any value from this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So currently the market is still pretty slow. It's been pretty much slow for most of 2024. Kind of the first quarter was a little bit better, I guess you could say, but it has been slow. Mainly what's affecting that is interest rates. Interest rates are still pretty high. So what that means is that people can afford less home, or that their mortgage will be more expensive every single month. But that being said, that means people can afford less home. Aside from that, aside from just interest rates, you also have just the cost of living just going up, inflation. People are spending more money every single month, which means that they have less money to spend on a home or a mortgage. Now, aside from those two things, we also have insurance. Insurance has gone up extremely a lot, especially in my area, for home insurance, as well as, aside from just the real estate stuff, auto insurance. I saw a report that auto insurance went up like 13%. We're looking for new quotes for our auto insurance, and yeah, they went up a lot. So again, you're pulling money from people, which means that they have less money to invest or less money to put towards a home. Maybe they're looking to buy their first home, or maybe they're looking to move or downsize, whatever. You know, you're pulling people's pockets. You know, you're pulling money out of people's pockets, which means that they have less money to put towards a property. So again, it's going to slow down the market. Combination of all those factors are what's affecting the market right now. Now, again, I recently just sold one property. Hasn't been that long. That one sat on the market for about 85 days, which is pretty long, because just a couple years ago when I was buying more and more properties, they were sitting on the market about 30 days, 45 days. So they've doubled in time on the market, you know. And this is a home that was remodeled as well. We remodeled the property. It looked really, really good. It was priced very well. And still sat on the market for 85 days. Now, just a couple months before that, I had seen another property in my general area, and it sold in 35 days, which is pretty fast. It was a fully remodeled home, also priced well, and that one sat on the market for about 35 days, which is pretty quick. It sold pretty quick for the most part. I don't know if they got any multiple offers. It didn't look like they did, but again, 35 days is pretty quick. And fast forward a couple more months, and now houses are sitting in the market for about 85 days. Now, talking about the home I currently have on the market still, it's only been on the market 33 days, 35 days. So technically hasn't been on the market that long, considering the market we're in today. So we still have some more time. We've had some interest, we've had some showings. Again, it's priced well. It isn't fully remodeled. It has a little bit of upgrades to it, but it's not fully remodeled. It is more expensive than the previous home I just sold. So I'm thinking it might sit a little longer, just because it is going to be a larger monthly payment for most people. Again, depending on how much they put down. So that's the reason I think it might sit a little bit longer, but we'll see. There is a home currently that's my competition, I guess you can call it, and that one is fully remodeled, and it's about $5,000 cheaper than my property, but it has a lot less square footage. So, and that one's been on the market for about 80 days. No offers yet. So yeah, that one's fully remodeled, smaller home, older home, but it is smaller and older, and about $5,000 cheaper, and it's been on the market for about 80 days. So yeah, we still have some time, some waiting time, more than likely, unless something happens and we get a buyer right away. Now, we have had some people who are trying to get pre-approved. We've had some buyers that are looking to get approved for the property to have on the market, and unfortunately, you know, they're getting approved, but not for the amount that they need. So again, interest rates are playing into that. People's debt, people's vehicles are so expensive today. Like I said earlier, it's pulling money out of people's pockets, which means that they qualify for less home. So again, those are some of the issues that we're running into right now. Now, land itself, land is sitting on the market as well a long time, but if you find a property that is in a highly desirable location, great, excellent brush, maybe some water, lakes, rivers, ponds, whatever. If you find a really, really high quality property, they are selling in about 4 to 6 months. That's for a really, really good property. That's fastest that I've currently seen in and around my market. Now, properties that are maybe not so desirable, not in a great location, maybe a little bit shorter brush, more arid, maybe no water, things like that. I've seen them on the market for over a year, sometimes even 18 months, 2 years. Some properties that were just literally from where we're standing right now, maybe a mile or two from here, we're on the market for about a year, 11 months, so about a year. And that's a long time. That's a year sitting on the market. You're having to pay taxes on this thing. You're having to just sit on your hands. And yeah, it's eating up costs, especially if you have a mortgage on it, which most people do. They're willing to negotiate. Now, we haven't seen as many cash deals either on land. Usually once you start getting into these bigger properties, some are cash deals, but we are seeing less cash deals than in previous years. Again, people are probably more strapped for cash than before. But there are still people buying. Just not as many cash offers. There's a little bit more financing going on. But yeah, land prices themselves are still continuing to climb as well. What I've noticed is that land is continuing to climb. There's usually not a huge, you know, price reductions on land. Typically, I don't see a whole lot of price reductions, but I have seen a couple that have started trickling in. Nothing super huge, nothing major, but they are small little incremental cuts to hopefully get people to look towards buying it. But again, land prices are still fairly expensive and still technically going up in my general location, my general area. Now, there was a property in particular that I was watching that I was really interested in, but literally the day we went to go see it, the next day it sold, or not sold, but went under contract. So properties are still moving. If they are really good properties in very good locations, they are still moving. Again, typically, I think this property I'm looking at, or I was looking at, had been on the market for about 4 months or so, and it already went under contract. So it was a really good property, and it was in the millions. So people are still buying properties as well. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the market and what I'm seeing. Again, I keep up with land almost on a daily basis, and real estate, as far as residential, I'm in the market because I'm selling properties currently as well. So without further ado, if you gain any value from this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.